I think what's so interesting about Mike Shea is his involvement and how he got involved in para snowboarding. And, you know, he's from California. He was injured in high school from a wakeboarding accident, actually, when a tow rope got caught around his leg. And, you know, you hear him talk about the story and everything he went through following that moment, but he found a passion of woodworking. And you know, woodworking became kind of his thing, and it was an incredible hobby. I think turned into even a bit of a profession for him, and he ended up selling everything he had for his shop and moved out to Colorado to chase his dream of becoming a Paralympian.
You know, Dew Tour is the beginning of my journey to Korea. That's the way that I see it, because this season is so important, and it's the start of our like year and a half journey to the games. And to come away with a win today, it builds a tremendous amount of confidence. And I was actually having this conversation today with some of my family members about how important confidence is in making sure that you are competing and doing well in your sport. I've been through moments where I've had a stretch where I wasn't doing well, or I would be off the podium a couple of times. And all of a sudden you start thinking that like, oh, these guys can really beat me. But then when you start winning, it's really crazy how just that inner confidence will create such a motivation inside of you where you're like, you know, I feel like I'm gonna really win today. And that just is enough for you to perform well. And that's what I love about competition, I guess, just because that's, you know, it's that up and down. It's gonna be a long season, so we've got a lot of stops on the World Cup circuit. We're gonna be competing internationally in like 4 or 5 different countries. We got world championships. And so it's great to be able to use this as a entryway to build on the season ahead for sure.
He went to the 2014 Sochi Games. He was one of the 3 amigos when you saw Team USA sweep the podium at the first ever Paralympic Games where para snowboarding was a sport. And he was right smack dab in the middle on that podium. He won silver in Sochi, and so I can only imagine going into PyeongChang, he's got a little fire in his belly. You know, he's had that taste of getting on the podium. He's been in that moment where he's been able to share it with his 2 other teammates and seen 3 flags raise up, and that ability to watch 3 American flags go up on an international podium, let alone a Paralympic podium, has to be an incredible feeling. But I'm sure there's a piece of him where he's going after wanting to be that #1 spot.